We'll get to the drama very, very shortly. West Brom had the lead at the break over Brighton. The goal came from Kyle Bartley, Lee, after 11 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we can analyse this all day long. We've got bigger things to talk about. He gets up well. He doesn't get blocked too well from the run. No challenge from Brighton players. He's 4 yards out. Keeper perhaps should come and take everything out, but he doesn't. And then straight after that, Dean, a handball.
Yeah, I mean, Yokoslu, just a moment of madness really to put his arm up there. He knows he's let his man go and he's just not really thinking at that moment, only thinking about the danger of Dan Burn getting the header in. But I thought it was a really, really poor penalty from Pascal Gross. These players are just so obsessed with this fad of stopping and trying just to be clever, trying to outwit the goalkeeper rather than concentrating on the strike and scoring the goal.
And then the controversial moment, arguably one of the most controversial moments of the season, potentially season defining for West Brom and Brighton. Have a listen to this, because there are two whistles. So there we go, two whistles, and we will find out why. Let's speak to Dermot Gallagher, former Premier League referees, in the match centre for us. Lots of questions, Dermot. I hope you've got the answers. Two whistles, go on.
I think lack of focus by the referee, Will, is the easy answer. He's awarded a free kick. He's obviously said to the kicker, you know, wait for the whistle. He hasn't seen Johnson on the post. He's whistled, suddenly realised, here, he's backed off now. Johnson's on the post, you see that. There's the referee setting, there's the whistle. Suddenly realised Johnson's coming back, whistled again, and the VAR checks it because the ball goes in the net. The VAR checks it, and the second whistle has gone before the ball's crossed the line, so therefore the ball is dead. But I think it's just a lack of focus by the referee. He just hasn't switched on to where Johnson's start position is.
But Dermot, why does he then give the goal then? Because he goes up the other end and points and says a goal.
He does, and I think that shows you that he's just lost focus, Lee. I think what's happened is he's whistled. He didn't immediately give the goal. You know, he's whistled a second time. It's when the Brighton players appeal to him, he seems to give the goal. Then the West Brom players appeal to him, he disallows the goal. What you would say, the only thing in law that's absolute concrete is when the second whistle goes, the game's stopped, so it couldn't be a goal. But I think if we go back to look, check, everything, get it all right from the start, I wouldn't be sat here and you'd be able to explain a lot more about the first goal and the penalty miss rather than racing me through to get to here. Of course, it's just, as I say, a lack of focus.
Dermot, in terms of, I think Lewis Dunk is so incensed because to us it looks like he actually says to Lewis Dunk, it's fine for you to take the free kick, and then he takes it, and we've seen this over many years, this cheeky free kick. Is it then a case of morally he knows it's not right for the goalkeeper not to be in position and set?
Well, I think there's a number of issues. You could well be right, Dean. You know, you see he's in the position, he's speaking to him, and he backs off. You know, there he backs off and whistles, and I think you see there, he suddenly realised that this is a great angle. Lewis Dunk's talking to him, he backs off, sees Johnson coming back, and he's whistled again. And I think, without sounding like a broken record, Dean, it's all about, as I say, the first start position. First start position is get your focus. Are you ready? Are you in control of the situation? And he wasn't really, because he suddenly realised, say, Johnson's by the post, so he isn't controlling that situation, and he's forced then to stop the free kick being taken.
But Dermot, for me, Lee Mason's an experienced referee. He obviously, Dunk says something to him and he goes, yeah, you can take it when I blow my whistle. He blows a whistle and then he realises he's made a mistake. Do you think the fact that VAR's in the background, he's then gone, instead of going, look, Lewis Dunk, I've made a mistake, retake it, it'd all been over. But because they go to VAR and he's got that going on in his head, he gets very confused.
Well, that's it. It's a lack of focus, and I think that's the bottom line, Lee.
There we go. I think we've cleared